give it a second to let everything sink in. Da 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 da. Got enough rockets, that'll be fine. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. I don't know how that works. Anyway, hello, welcome back to another live stream. How exciting! We're doing more lore. That's so fun. Yes, yes. Anyway, okay. Oh fuck. Let's go. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to stream, another lore stream, how exciting. I'm just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna have a good time. Fuck. I don't like that I'm gonna have to kill a dragon, probably. This isn't... I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know. Well, look, we should probably head over to... It's raining. Oh, lovely. I love rain. That's really nice. I should probably head over back to the tower. Because, you know, just in case the doohickey machine goes off again, I don't go to the end nearly enough to be able to tell if dragons have been killed or not. I probably should, actually. I guess I'll go and count the thingos once I have to go and kill a dragon. I don't like that. Actually, before I do anything, let me just check to make sure I'm not being followed by anyone. No one's out on the path. Yeah. And lock. Okay, let's... Now luckily with this door it is very... It's one way. If to see a handle, it's useless. Okay. Fuck. Alright, come on. Let's get into it. My name is Cara. I'm an interdimensional traveler. I go from point A to point B. I've been to a lot of places and a lot of different times. I've had a lot of experiences with a lot of different people. This universe is different, however. I've noted that something very suspicious is happening recently. A thing from my own past has come into it. Quite literally. A thing from good old Dirtville, which I was not expecting. I gotta look into more to see whether or not there are more anomalies that are appearing in this world or not. Because, if something from my past has come back, there's no telling of what else could enter this world that shouldn't be here. And frankly, I'm quite scared. The universes are big and infinite, and for something so unknown to come in, it's terrifying. Especially something of my own. Though hopefully, it'll be the only thing. Let me quickly... Okay. Just out of lore there real quick. How was the music? Did the music work? I hope it worked. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. Oh, come on. No. Dandy, Lion, good to see you. Okay, let's check the machine. Okay, fuck. Because I don't think anything is gonna happen. Don't like you in particular. You're fucked. Why does it's... Okay, nothing. That's fine. Might go and lay in the bed. Because, you know, just to make sure. You know, research is a very hard work of time. That's fine. Lay in bed, get out of bed, hop in thing. Because it's... Oh. Fuck. Stupid. Because, you know, it's... I don't like how exhausted I get actually going through that tunnel. I know I built it, but it's not, you know much of a surprise. Oh, hold on. Horse? I should name that horse I stole. That might be clever. Where did it? I feel like I would have collected you, but cool. Dandelions. Horse? Sheep? I'm gonna go and grab some dandelions. More dandelions. Well, first off, a skeleton in the corner. Fuck. Thank God that won't start up a forest fire. God damn it. God fucking... None of that. Stop it. Bad. Die. Thank you. Anyway, back to what I was doing, collecting delicious dandelions. I don't eat them, I swear. Oh. Dandelion. A dandelion. A dandelion. Bah. Ow. Dandelion. There's a cave. Dandelion. Dandelion. Num num. Dandelion. It is good that these can fill me with joy. Just grabbing a bunch of dandelions. Oh yeah, no, recently. I don't eat them. That's a bold assertion. I don't eat them. I collect them. They're in a big old barrel in my house. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Dandelion. It's a nice... Dandelion. It's a nice, like, pleasant distraction from everything, because, you know, some things on the chaos room go a good bit existential, because, yeah, I don't want to think about what happened recently. That was a lot. I mean, I swear it's a coincidence. It has to be. Actually, before I forget to say... reminding a friend that I am live because they would like to know. Dandelions. Gimme. Ah, bullshit. Good. Dandelions. Yum. I swear I'm not eating them. I'm just making noises. It's fine. Ooh. Dandelions. Oh, so many dandelions. I really love this flower so much, you know, it's really nice. Like, it's working. And, okay. I keep collecting the dandelions, so maybe a bit more quietly. Have I ever heard a horse whisper before? I guess it's like a horse whisperer, but I haven't really met one of those. But a horse whispering. That'd be pretty bad. I'd feel bad. Ow!
Okay, no, I just have to get her. Fuck. Carrying another person is difficult. I guess I didn't think that part of the plan through, but it worked so far. I just need her to stay knocked out. Yeah, the trap was clearly the right idea. Okay. I'll worry about the door later. I'll just get her. Okay. I'll just put her there and close the ceiling. Maybe the door so nothing gets in. Should maybe. All right. I guess I'll just wait now. Don't have anything. Oh, rotten flesh would do the trick. Maybe she smells that, she'll wake up.
Yuck. Ow, my head. Hope this rotting flesh isn't mine. What the
But from
fuck?
a zombie. What is up with you? Who are you?
Oh, this is one way to have an introduction. Hi, I'm Cara.
Yeah, that, yes. Hi. So what's the deal with you? What's with your tower?
Oh, the wizard tower.
Yes, that weird tower. What's up with it? What's the deal?
Who's asking?
Why do I keep walking
What's your
towards
name?
Ami. What's the deal with the tower?
It's a wizard tower. It's for wizard stuff.
Okay, but why do I keep walking towards it? What's up with? Why do I keep finding it? I'm not even trying to. What is up with? What's wrong with it?
Okay,
what are you doing with it?
I'm doing research into a phenomena that's been happening recently. Although technically it's been happening since before I got here.
What phenomenon? What are you talking about? What are you researching?
I mean, usually a conversation's like, "Oh, how's the weather?" But I think we've skipped that part of the. Can you reach those bookcases, or do you have like a ladder system, or do you just not? Sorry, I get very distracted.
Technically, my jets are supposed to work, and they sometimes do like enough to like get there enough times, but that's really not the point of this.
Are you a robot?
Yeah, wasn't that obvious?
I'm an idiot. That's so fucking cool.
That's not what we're here about. The tower. You were explaining your research.
Yeah, right. Sure. So recently, everyone else fucking knows already. Recently, there's been a few things that have popped up that don't seem to match the energy signature of the world. And if
energy signature.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my goggles on real quick. Don't mind me. So, you know, like the particular energy signature that usually, you know how like how the world kind of vibrates at a very particular frequency.
Yes.
Yes. So a lot of places have a very, you know, a pretty consistently like energy reading. But a few things recently, and technically before I was here, there was one that they don't match that signature. And from what it looks
Huh?
like, I think you've come to the right person.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What are you trying to say? What
How did you get here?
I just kind of fell.
Okay.
I don't have a very good memory because I only started here and I have like basic knowledge, but not of this world. I do have a world. It looks similar, but everything is so different. Where's the magic here? And what about like the
Well, there is magic here. It's just kind of like I know some places are a bit different, but here,
you
you
guys have
know,
familiars? Are
not
there
to my
familiars
knowledge.
here?
I'm a bad wizard.
Okay, no
It's
familiars,
kind of
no
a
familiars.
facade, but it's a thing I'm learning about. But like we have like general magics of like, you know, like enchanting, potions.
I mean, yeah, but everyone has that. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I mean. I mean, well, I guess books don't really work as an explanation. We have magic books where you can carry spells in them, like actual spells, not something you add onto a thing. Like, the wings you have on your back, they are used in one of the recipes, and you basically can use those, but you never run out. It
Huh.
never breaks because your material breaks, but it doesn't over there. That is the knowledge I have. I know how those books work completely well. um there's also like light spells you can, so you don't need to use torches all the time. You can just have infinite light sources without using up any materials of the world. It works so much better with nature, but none of that is here, and it's wrong. Why? What is this place?
I take my goggles off. I think you're not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I figured that part out. I want to know where I am.
Um, I don't know the correct designation. I didn't do too well in my studies at that area. But from my understanding, we are in a very thin reality. So the kind of deal with most realities is you have like a there's a certain thickness to each like do you know about the multiverse? Do you know about the multiple worlds?
Not in my base knowledge.
So
But then
basic
again, my creator did not remember a lot of things, which is why I'm here anyways. Well, not here, but
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Basically, because I don't know everything 100%, but like basically there are alternate universes, realities, and things in which things are either slightly different, like you had a different thing for breakfast that morning, or drastically different, like the magic and no magic.
mhm, mhm.
Is a good example there. But you know, I have a very sneaking suspicion that you're not from here. The goggles I'm wearing, I've been using to help try and work out what is and isn't from here. And you are coming off with the same readings as the other just objects I found. So it is interesting to see a person come up with that.
Uh, huh. How do you know that? Because the other person I met didn't seem to know anything
That would
like
have
that.
been Archer, right?
I think so. Yes, I've only met one person.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you're very new. You've set this up quite quickly, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
Um,
not that new. I just have been avoiding people.
what's with all the red on the floor? Do
Oh,
you?
the redstone. I was trying to do research and to understand what this is for and how to use it, because
Yeah,
I
look, I
think
don't
this is how
understand it
you what
either.
you do with like machinery here. We
Yes.
have an entirely different, well, I guess I never worked
This
with it.
world is
Would we
very
have a
much
different
centered a bit
system?
more around technology. But not as
But
much
this
as other
isn't good
worlds.
technology.
Hmm?
This is not good technology. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Where are the pipes?
D-
Where are the cogwheels? Where are the place
okay, so
enchantment thingies?
steampunk place. Okay. Yeah, that every reality is different. This one doesn't have that, or
Anything
I mean, it could.
anything
I don't know.
interesting?
I'm not a tech guy. I'm
I mean, yeah,
very.
you don't seem like a guy.
That's true. That's a very good point.
I don't see what that has to do with tech, but
Yeah, but okay. So you're. When do you know? Do you have it? No, because the way calendar time's hectic as is, you're not gonna know when you rocked up here. I wish I could have known
well,
that,
no,
but
not
that's
exactly, but
fine.
it was a while ago.
How did you not get picked up by the doohickey machine? But I guess that kind of makes sense because everything else. The doohickey machine is a machine I've been using to try and track when anything new enters the world. As
But
again,
how do you know that if you're not about tech? If you said you
it's
don't know
literally
tech.
called a doohickey machine. It's
Yes,
not
but how did you build one in the first place if you don't know any tech?
because I vaguely remember instructions from my youth. It's a lot of duct tape and praying. I'll tell you what, it's not a great machine. It was supposed to make a lot more noise.
What
It barely even makes a ding sound.
how do you have that kind of knowledge if you
I'm a
don't have
traveler. I
any
wander
tech
to and
knowledge?
fro. You know, I'm from a great distance, and I learned a lot of stuff, and I eventually wandered over here.
That does not answer my question.
I feel like it does.
It
Well,
does not,
uh,
because you being a traveler does not explain how you know that I'm from a different world.
that was the goggles. That was the explanation there.
Yeah, but how do you have the goggles?
Well, I made them.
How do you know how to make them? How do you know about making goggles that detect what when things are from other worlds?
I've got a lot of experience of traveling
How do you have
places.
how do you that like traveling worlds, is that what you're saying? Are you traveling worlds? Is that what you do?
Um,
That's the only
let's change
logical
the
conclusion.
topic. You gave me dandelions. Did you place a bunch of dandelions and trap me?
I feel like you're trying to avoid my question,
I feel like there are
and I don't
easier ways to
appreciate
come
that.
and say
But
hi.
yes, I did trap you with dandelions. I have been watching everyone here for a while, and you seemed like the easiest person to get information from.
Ah, fuck. You okay? How I trust that whatever created you had some form of way of in creating you creating a system that makes sure you didn't tell people certain information you did receive.
I mean, my entire point is to take down information, to
Yes.
collect it, not exactly to share it. I was not given
Cool.
that
I'm gonna
purpose.
say something, and I'm gonna hope that it's not told to anyone else. Because it is
Okay,
kind
I
of a
can do that.
secret. And you're very interested. Yeah,
I do understand what a secret is.
I am from a different universe. I'm not supposed to be
So,
here either.
does yours also have like magic or pipes or a system like that, better technology and magic than whatever this has?
As in like the most recent world I've been to, the one before that, my origin.
You've you've been to several worlds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 23.
How do
Been a
you get
bit.
across worlds?
Uh, that's where I'm having issues with. Is
What do you
usually it
mean?
just like when I entered this world, I started to find my memories being a bit more faulty. So I've had to assemble a backup thing. I'm not intending on leaving here. I don't ever intend on leaving the worlds I do. I just kind of end up in a different location
So
at some point.
so you forget things a bunch?
No, it's come back to me
Is
mostly, but it's not perfect.
maybe that's how it starts.
Well,
Uh,
I went to a place and learnt about a bunch of stuff. That's the thing.
okay. Like learned about what?
How to
What do you mean?
travel.
Like there's so many. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
I
a way to learn about it. So is there a way I can go back?
Oh, probably.
Okay. Okay.
I look. I couldn't do. It's a thing of like, look. I could potentially. If do you assume you would like to go back?
Well, I literally my systems don't work here as well. I can barely actually manage to get up there.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
do it right now. I'm supposed to be able to float.
I'll be honest with you. Of every world I've traveled to, I haven't been able to go back to a previous one. So
You
like,
say you don't intend to leave. Do you mean to travel? Does traveling ever happen on purpose?
it's happened a few times on purpose, but not. Usually, I like to stick around as long as I can. You
Okay.
know, how my traveling seems to kind of function is it will usually pinpoint onto someone or someone with a similar signature, and in the next world, I will meet a similar variant of that individual.
Okay. Okay.
A
Interesting.
good example is for a long time, just ended up traveling with another robot. Um, they were very different to you. You look a bit more. Uh, I don't think human's the right word, but it's the only one that's coming to mind. They were more of like a weird wasp
Oh no.
mech, kinda. Um,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
they,
no, the my
they.
creator did refer to himself as a glare, but I think the actual glares were different.
I don't
I
even know
don't
what
think
that
they knew what they
means.
were. They didn't remember a lot of. You
That
don't know
makes
what a glare is?
sense. No.
No wonder I haven't seen any around. Ah,
Yeah,
not even glares.
most worlds will have a very different
How do you,
system of like reality or like what creatures are
if you don't
about.
have glares, how do you take new people to different waypoints?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but there is no waypoints.
There is no
You
waypoints?
kind of have
What
to
is
walk
wrong with
everywhere.
this place?
It's thin. It's a very thin reality. So okay, what I was describing before, but kind of forgot to really finish that sentence, was there's a lot of most universes have a good thick protection layer around them, usually to stop people like me jumping between them. But
And how do you jump between worlds?
this
What?
one's very thin. I, again, my memory's fucked. I,
Maybe it's like a rip? Just for like a second, enough time to get me
yeah,
through.
enough to go through and then for it to like seal up behind me so that way, nothing too else
Mhm.
comes through. Because sometimes you're just running from something. Um, but basically, this one's very thin, and I noticed that quite immediately. I don't know if that has anything to do with my memory issues. I think that's separate, but again, I could be wrong. I don't know. That's what the wizard tower's for. I'm trying to learn more, um, and trying to track when things come into this reality, because the walls are very thin. And I suspect it might have something to do with the dragon, but I don't know. I gotta do more tests, which I don't like saying because it
The
makes me sound like a
dragon?
scientist. The dragon at the end, which is another dimension that's kind of
No, I
connected
do
to
know
this
the
one.
end. I do know the end.
I don't know
I
enough about the end to work out if there's an individual one for each reality or if it's just one big one, but it's so big it's hard to comprehend in a way of like if it's like a pocket dimension. Because from my understanding, the Nether is a pocket dimension per each universe, or at least it's like some connective tissue, whether it's being layered on top of the other one or right underneath. I don't know how that kind of functions, but
I mean,
the end.
the only thing my camera still picked up from my world was me falling through the void and seeing the end as I fell. So
Potentially that could have given you a lot of a clearer access into a different thing. If you're falling into the void, you could fall into the void and into a different void, and that can eventually end up here, I guess. But yeah,
okay.
my suspicion at the moment, but again, I could be wrong. There's a lot of things going on that I probably don't know about. Of like, of my suspicion at the moment is because the universe is so thin, and every time a dragon dies, it kind of thins out the universe a little bit. That and usually that's not too much of a problem. Even if you kill the dragon so many times, the world will thin enough, but it won't stress out too much. But in this reality, I think it's starting to bring in things, which is very odd, and I've never seen that happen before.
Okay, so it's a new thing.
Yeah, this is very new.
So that is what you've been researching. That's what the tower is.
That's what the researching the tower is for, yeah. And my suspicion of the doohickey machine kind of operating has been giving me coordinates to where each location is, and I could probably take you to one of the two places if you'd like to see them.
Yes, I would like to. I would like to see it. Maybe there's something I recognize or something I know.
We'll only
recognize much.
We'll only go to two, given I don't think you have wings, and we have to travel by water to get to the other one. So I can take you to two ones. One of them was apparently done before even I got here. And I know I'm not attached to whatever's happening with the dragon stuff because I was the one to kill the dragon the second time. Before I knew this was an issue, and before we'd have a problem.
I mean, that's fair enough. I don't think I've ever killed a dragon, but I don't think I've been alive for long enough to do that.
That's also fair.
But there was no dragon in the end I fell through, I think.
I was a friend with a dragon once. Took a while. We were rivals for a bit. I was a knight. That was nice. I wish I could remember their face. They were not as big as the one in the end.
No, that... Fair enough. Seems a little strange, but fair enough. Was it like a bookworm?
Well, what do you mean? Isn't like
one
a
of
person
the familiars we have. Bookworm.
I haven't... I might have been to a world of familiar... I've been to a world of, like, heavy magic before, but I don't remember there being... Like with, like, wizard staffs and proper, like, like, mages and everything. But I don't remember familiars. But also, again, my memory's fucked. I've been to so many places.
For mages? I mean, to be fair, I don't quite know about wizard staffs. I mean, I guess we may have had something similar, but we mainly used...
how big was the creature you were talking about?
Books. Oh, just very small. Like, I could hold it with both my hands.
Oh, yeah, no, not that small. They were about humanoid-sized.
I mean, that's fair enough, but, like, similar to it, maybe? Because it was, you said a dragon, and...
Yeah, they were a bit taller than me. They had horns, they had wings. We had a lot of nice chats. The first we were rivals, it was very fun. If...
So not a bookworm, but not an ender dragon.
No, again, every reality's got something different. Like that's the thing. Like I mean, we've got hybrid creatures here as well. They could have potentially been a hybrid creature. I never thought about it like that, but they did have humanoid features. They didn't have like a big snout, but the dragon humanoid stylings. But they could have been a hybrid. There's like another recent person who is kind of new here. Not, I think different new. I think they're actually from this reality or something similar to. They're a fox human hybrid, from my understanding.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, I do recommend meeting them.
What do you know about them?
Them?
Hold on. Stay here. Just don't move.
I don't think I will leave.
Just don't.
chat. You've been doing very good. It's been very funny. I've been enjoying every second of it.
Where did I?
Sky
So
asking for unbreakable wings. That's very lovely. Anyway, yes. Hello. Yep.
yes, yeah. I just needed to grab my notes. So fox hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah. So they.
Did notice someone with fox-like features, so that explains that.
Yeah.
What's their name? Tell me about them. Tell me everything you know.
Yeah, they've gone by a few names. Victoria's one that I know them by. They were found. I wasn't there for this, but I was there at the back half of this story. They were found in Dizzy's laboratory.
Dizzy.
Dizzy is a scientist who I might have to talk to soon.
Are they the pumpkin scientists?
They're the pumpkin scientist. Yes, that's
okay,
correct.
I didn't notice a pumpkin theme. So no, okay, more about Victoria first. I need details. I need something I can write down. I need to know about them.
They were found in that
Everything.
laboratory. Supposedly, they had kind of been trapped there for a good while. And then they were kind of first brought out of the laboratory, and then they went to ask me about. Do we want to walk and talk? Oh, I guess you're writing. That's fair enough. They were brought out of the laboratory, and I kind of took them under my wing a little bit to be like, "Hey, I don't actually have wings. That's a figure of speech.
Oh, but you do.
I can take these off. They're not mine."
Well, yes, but to be fair,
Fair
that
enough.
makes sense. You know?
I took them under my wing to help them build a house because they didn't have a home, and everything. And they don't really have too much. They never really gave me too much information about their own past, and also even then, that's for their story to tell, not mine.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they don't have much of a past. They have some weird relationship with Dizzy, as in like they were a captive. They were captured. They were kind of just held captive in the laboratory for a long time. Yeah, they're something. I'll tell you what. But they are very fun to hang out with.
Okay.
I do recommend meeting them. I feel like you two will have very fun interactions.
Okay, I'll see to it that I do meet them. Although under different circumstances, I think they would be a lot harder to. Sorry, no offense. You're very easy to kidnap.
It's not my first rodeo. I get it.
Yeah, like it was so easy to trap you.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was gonna work for sure.
I
but
didn't think
you
for
just...
once those dandelions are suspicious.
Fair enough.
I want to say I'll learn from this lesson, but I just don't think I will. Don't do this again, though. Just say hi. It's okay to just come up and knock on the wizard door. And eventually, when we can get your own wings, you can fly in from the top. Try and come in when I'm there, because, I got a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Okay.
I've got enough, like...
Okay.
Can I keep the dandelions?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have no use for them.
Did I collect all of them? I don't remember if I collected all of them in that big
mean,
pile.
No.
I'm gonna have to go back for them.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't. Why do you collect these dandelions anyways? They don't have really any use. Like, from what I'm able to tell, they don't have any magical traits because we have them in my world as well. We had them, but they were so much better flowers. We had some that you could well, obviously you could turn them into dye again, but use their petals for magic to create different just a lot of different things. There was one flower that could literally purify wood.
Whoa.
And change stone. You guys don't seem to have living wood.
No. I mean, like, it's alive as much as a plant is. Yeah, I know. This world's going to be very boring for you.
Living wood is. No, it is. It already is. There is no. All of the mechanical stuff, none of it is here. None of it. It's so boring, and I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really get better. Like everything you have here, no magic, basically. Well, you have enchantments, but I wouldn't call those magic. Those are barely magic. And
I just,
potions? That's just
I,
mixology.
I just collect dandelions because one, they're pretty, and two, they bring me comfort.
Okay, okay.
That's just as simple as that. There is no magic to it, except for the magic of it makes me feel nice.
That's fair enough.
I would say it reminds me of home, but I don't remember my home. Well, the original place.
I guess I have it easier than considering how my memory works. Be hard to
Yeah,
not be a robot.
yeah.
Actually, my creator did sort of create me because they kept forgetting things. Do you think they were a traveler too? Because you said you started to forget things.
Yeah, it's been happening. This isn't the first world this has kind of happened on, but I just
So do
suspected as
you?
time went on it was just because of age. But
Okay. So
I
do you
have,
think at some point you will be like my creator because they kept getting distracted by things constantly?
I
Like you with the dandelions, and they don't remember anything for longer than like 5 seconds. So
I hope I'm not becoming that. That would be a bit much. Again, I don't. I'd have to. As time goes on, I will get more information about my situation.
okay, okay, okay,
But yeah,
interesting.
it's
Okay. Uh-huh.
yeah.
I'm reverting a bit back to my main purpose.
That's fine. Would you like me to take you
Guess
to the two locations?
I should maybe free you at this
That
point.
would be nice.
Yeah, no, let me here there there we go.
Cool. What's this symbol? Is this like a sun god thing?
No, no, it's a cogwheel.
Ah, oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, no, they are. We didn't use them in a lot of builds. Was there these doors that kind of looked like it?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Talking about secrets, my basement is sort of a secret.
Hey, you keep my secret, I'll keep yours, you know?
Yes.
We should. When's daytime? When's daytime happening?
I have an extra bed.
Okay, that might be handy. Where's your extra
Yeah.
bed?
Here.
There we go. All right, let's head off. Where? Oh, whoa. Oh, nice. You got some Mr. Horses. That's great. That's lovely.
Found them recently.
Yeah, this world does tend to have a weirdly it's high amount of skeleton horses. I don't know what that's about.
I mean, it's traps that are activated for lightning. Yes?
Yeah, but it's weird.
I
There's a lot more than you think.
I mean, yeah, but I've seen them happen like plenty of times. That's not that rare of a thing. There's plenty more rare things. Also, why can't you pick things up in this world as easily? It's so weird.
What do you mean?
Well, in my world, we can just like pick up spawners. Like you just
Oh,
like
uh,
crouch down and grab them, and you carry them around. You can
yeah,
move people
you're
or
not
most
good.
creatures. Why is everything heavier here? Is gravity different?
Yep,
That's so weird.
gravity's different, and to pick up stuff like spawners, you need a special enchantment. You need a special magic for it.
I mean, I do know of that enchantment, but it just seems so much more difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly,
It's
it's so much easier to just carry things, and you don't even have to
Thank
like.
God I was walking in the right direction. Oh,
Right. You
Yeah.
haven't been to my place.
Yeah, I have no clue. I was just like, roughly seems reasonable to where I need to be. Yeah, see,
You
that's
know,
Victoria's house over that
I
way.
kept walking. Okay. So it was that. That was okay.
Yeah, near the fox.
I'm glad my information is correct. But yeah, no, I kept finding your tower when walking, like leaving my house and then walking around the back, trying to explore the world where there was no people.
You know, I'm starting to connect a dot. I've been pressing the doohickey button every so often to try and get it to summon the next coordinates thing, just in case, because look, the end's its own other kettle of fish.
Uh-huh.
And potentially, and it might not work every time, because again, it's a doohickey machine. I don't expect it to be particularly well thought out. It wouldn't surprise me if some of the times I've hit the doohickey button, it's kind of summoned your systems towards it. This is my house. My regular
Okay.
house.
Yeah. Yeah, I did sort of know
Yeah,
that.
there's the dandelion is the thing.
Yeah, that.
And then I have my own series of skeleton horses.
Yeah, I've seen them. They have very strange names.
Yeah. Oh no, well, Mr. Okay, well, Mr. Horse is my roommate. The Mr. Horse in brackets wet is kind of like a fun little variation, and then Mr. Step Horse. Well, they're like the latest addition to the family. It's quite nice. Um,
Aw.
yeah. It's a bit of a long path, but this will
Stairs.
take us to the first thing that was kind of here before I got here. So clearly this has
Okay.
been happening. This isn't like a thing that's my fault, which is thank God. This has clearly been
Why would
happening.
it be your fault? You
I
barely
don't
seem to have
know.
control over traveling.
I don't know, but things just kind of happen. I
Uh,
was in a universe in which a god looked similar enough to how I was looking at the time, and it was kind of funky. I
okay.
don't know if that's just a correlation causation kind of deal or whatever that was about, but you just gotta be wary. Um,
What would a god look like?
Depends on the god, depends on the reality, depends on the magic system. We'll keep walking.
Okay.
That's new. Guess this will be interesting.
I mean, it's not that new. I've seen it plenty of times.
I've been very cooped up in my tower.
I know.
Yeah, I figured. It wasn't that hard to trap me. So this is the first thing. The hot
Uh-huh.
dog, the hot dog van. It's not from here. It's from a place. Um,
What does that sign mean?
Hold on. As in like the literal sign of the thing.
The sign right next to the stairs. Yeah. That's a weird sign.
I don't know what to tell you. People have a. You must have some good eyes, because I couldn't read that from that far away.
I can zoom in, so.
Touch more grass instead of dandelions. That count as grass. Okay, yeah, so the next thing. The next thing I'll take you to is kind of the big catalyst for like all the research and everything, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because that one I clocked as weird immediately. As soon as I got here and I was getting shown around everything, I was like, oh, that's strange. That's very peculiar. And then I made the goggles after that and had a look into it and I went, well, that's not right. But didn't really think too much of it because, one weird thing is one weird thing. Then we had a second thing happen, and then that's when I started to look into it a bit more. I built the wizard tower, I built the doohickey machine, because I kind of wanted to keep an eye on anything that was happening. It is kind of nice to talk about this stuff, because usually I've just been keeping this very hush-hush. I mean, like, Archer knows about, like, what the tower's purpose is and everything, after our recent discussion. But, yeah, you're kind of
Has
the only
someone ever
one...
looked at the tower?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, so you're kind of the only person who knows that I kind of travel from world to world, and I kind of want to keep that in the hush hush because kind of paints a target on your back.
Why?
People don't like what's queer. People don't like outsiders sometimes. I trust everyone here is fine, but I've been burnt enough times.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I went with the approach I had. It seems a lot safer to kidnap someone. To
And
get
also,
information.
given this server, that's pretty par for the course. It would not surprise me if half the people were to kidnap someone to just say hi.
I mean, I wasn't trying to say hi. I was trying to get information.
Yeah,
Weird.
but most people wouldn't be kidnapping someone just to get information. They'd more just be... I don't know, it's a pretty chaotic
Why would you even
crew.
talk to someone if it's not for getting information?
Just to be nice, be polite.
But if you have nothing else to say, then that's just not a good conversation. Wouldn't people get tired of that? If you can't get any information from the conversation, what is it for?
I just like having a nice connection with someone. I like chatting to people. It's just a general thing. Again, I've just kept talking to you. I didn't be like, well, I've gotten information out of you. I might, well,
like,
you know, like
through a cable.
Do you know any? Why does this keep coming up every time I talk? Do you know psychics?
Well, I.
Why is this the thing that comes up every time? Well, but like, you know how like a cable can connect from one thing to another, and there's like a feeling of a connection with like that. Sometimes you can get that with energy with people. Just like a feeling. I don't know if you'll
Like a familiar.
In stronger senses, yeah. Most people you won't get that exact feeling. Some people you might.
But if it's not like a familiar, then what? I don't understand.
You'll learn. This is the second thing. You can even tell it's changed the actual earth around it, which I was going to say about the other one. The other one, like, the ground around it's also shifted.
The other thing seemed a lot bigger. What?
I mean, it seems a lot bigger than you. You're also one of these things, I think.
I guess, but still, what even is that?
It's a golden tower. I don't know too much about it. I just know it's not from here.
That's a tower.
It's not
a weird definition
not
of
like a building tower, it's like a trophy. I think it's gold. It's like got like a little pedestal. It seems like a trophy, and it seems pretty big for a trophy.
I guess, yeah.
Anyway, it's like
so there's no purpose for it?
Not to my knowledge. Assumably, it would be win in like, you know, a competition or a game.
Yeah. Also, why do you have statues of yourselves?
Oh,
like, it's been very helpful for taking down notes, but like, what for?
That's not me. I think that's just a nice little thing to make people feel welcome.
Okay.
Before Dizzy went too far into their own studies, this is a nice little casual thing they do sometimes, and I think it's really nice. And also, it is really helpful to be like, okay, that's who that person is. Great. I did the same thing when I got here. Don't stress.
Oh, I wasn't stressing. Why would I be stressing?
I can't imagine you being stressed. I guess since it's nighttime, we should probably find a place to rest before we travel all the way back into the woods.
I mean, I have my extra bed here. It's my travel bed.
Okay. I'm just gonna go into this house and find a bed. You can place that down somewhere. Okay. Oh, there's a bed right here. Yeah, cool. Perfect. You know what's funny about this place? This house?
Huh? What?
The person who lived here, or I haven't seen them in a very long time. The person who lived here, they're my connection to this place. You know, I was talking about like how like you have like the one connection to at least one individual that's like even if a different wavelength, they're kind of the same but a variant in that reality. Yeah, that's where they lived.
Okay.
Yeah, in one of the
Did
universe I live,
they die?
I don't think they died. I just haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah,
That's fair enough.
they're the one with the axolotl thing in all the statues.
The axolotl thing. What? Which one?
Uh,
Wait,
hold on. The blue, if you can see it in the distance, the one with all the blue on it. I don't want to walk all the way over there. No, I guess we're walking all the way over there. I'll take you. It's.
There's several with blue here.
It's the one next to mine. This one here.
Okay, so it is them. Okay.
Yeah, that's them.
Okay. So they're like amethysts?
I don't know. I didn't get to know this universe's variation as well as the other two I have met before. Oh, three I've met before? No, it has been three, hasn't it? Oh, damn.
It'll still help me a bit with taking.
Oh, and the one with the fox, that's Victoria.
Yeah, no, I understood that. I don't know if you noticed, but I am rather close.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like we literally, that's the first place we found from my house.
And that's Mimi. They run the community house thing over there. They're fun. We like them. Where was Sky?
Okay.
And in Sky, this is there's a person called Sky. Now thank God this universe has like a respawn function. They will kill you a bunch.
Isn't a respawn function normal?
For most places, yes, but I have in research. Luckily, I haven't really been to a place in which there hasn't been one, and you know, God forbid I ever do. There are universes where there is no respawn function.
Okay.
Yeah,
That seems strange.
It's scary.
Because people can't decide the world they live in.
Oh, very much not. I'm in a very privileged circumstance, and even then, I can't decide either. I don't decide where I end up, I just kind of end up in places. That's the thing. Like, my machine.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe used to when I was younger. I had a way of, like, knowing where I was going, but after a while, it just kind of mainly just hinged on connections. I'm going the wrong way, but it's in the same direction.
I mean, you did want those other dandelions, didn't you?
That's true, but I went a bit of I didn't like that noise.
What noise?
A noise in the ground. You gone over a skulk sensor.
Ah, those.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, those are here too. They're new.
My creator was always planning to pull pranks on people by moving around, like picking up and moving around shriekers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because if you pick them up in our world, they still work.
Okay, interesting.
So you can make someone summon a warden in their house.
Oh, fuck. You know what's a fun fact about all that? That they're recent.
That sounds
like
logical.
They're like, at least in my travels, they're not they're like only in the last world. Along with dimensional travel is just a really bad sense of time, because you know, it's not really a thing.
Let me show you where the dandelions are.
Okay, that's nice. Don't hit me over the head this time.
Oh no, I already got what I needed. Basically, I might come to you for more information, but I mainly got what.
Next time, just ask a casual question.
To be fair, you were a stranger. I needed to make sure I was safe.
I was wearing a helmet. Thank you very much. Oh, dandelions.
Yeah, over here. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't see me. I was literally hiding behind these flowers.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you were actually quite blended in.
Huh. They're different colors for me. How am I blended in?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm 2 stacks of dandelions. That's nice. Well, it was lovely
Yeah, I
to.
need to make sure
It
it
was
was fun.
lovely to meet you. I'm unlike the other things in which I can just get like a map and then like do the map magic thing and be able to map magic thing where I can write down and kind of catalog it where everything is. You're an individual, you're not a location. So I don't know how to put you in my research lab.
Yeah, I don't think I quite can be put in a research lab.
Yeah, no.
I guess you could put down my house because that is where I landed.
Fuck, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go and do that. That's clever. Oh, fuck, I wish
Yeah.
I was clever. Okay. Hopefully you're able to get enough information that you wanted.
Yeah. Also,
Um,
if it helps with your research, the plant growth here got a lot stronger once I landed, which is probably due to how I function.
how did...
I work with both magic and technology, and like nature.
Fuck, you're cool.
Nature is what we pull a lot of our magic from in the world I'm from.
Yeah, you're rad. You're fun. Cool, yeah,
I don't see how
awesome.
I'm that fun. I can't float. I'm supposed to.
I just think
Nothing
you, I
works.
just think you're interesting. I haven't met a cog-based robot before.
Okay.
So
Oh, do you think I could at some point look at your wings a little longer since you said they're attachable and detachable, and I want to see if there's maybe a way I could attach them to myself? Not
uh
specifically yours, but if I could find some
yeah,
any.
you can find them in the end.
Yeah, I suspected as much, but it would be so much harder to get around if you can't float.
That's true. You will need rockets to propel yourself forward so you can fly a bit more.
Rockets!
Yeah, one of these.
Oh, people really are lost without magic books. That's no
Yeah,
spell books.
no, not
That's
to my knowledge.
so
No one else here is really centric on magic. We know because Archer's science, I think. Dizzy's definitely
okay.
science. Mimi's
And
a
still,
guy. Um, that's fine.
hmm,
Who
I
else?
think if I attach some cogs to them and some screws, I
What? Who
could
else? Sky is Batman.
could
Um,
work.
then you have Victoria was with the laboratory, but they're not a science person either. Uh, yeah, not a lot of magic people here. No one's really based themselves around. I guess I'm the closest, which is funky, because I'm also
I mean,
science
how
and
would there be a
magic.
magic person here? You have no magic.
But like someone who specializes in this stuff. I don't know. Has potions more here and more like clinical feeling. I've been to
Potions are. I said this earlier. Potions are just mixology.
yeah.
They're just fancy mixology with some extra ingredients. That's barely magic.
Uh,
Barely.
so in some universes,
For
it's a lot
Christ's
more
sake.
magic, but here it does taste a bit more clinical. It tastes a bit
Okay.
more sciencey. I know it's a ridiculous thing to say. Oh, this thing tastes like science, but
It is getting dark again.
yeah. Look, I can fly because
Yeah.
stuff like that. Best of luck. We'll chat at some point. Let me know if you need any more information. I'm happy to supply some stuff. I might not supply everything because thing, but
Yeah.
I'll give you as much as I'm I wasn't even too
Okay.
comfortable giving the information I did anyway. Look, you're a odd case, and I don't know if we're gonna have anyone else like you. We might have someone else from a different universe. If that's the case, I'll let you know. But I
Yes.
think it's just us.
If there's new stuff, you're also gonna tell me, right? What if there's something from my world? I could identify it.
Fuck, that's fair. That's a very good point. I'll let you know if something that actually has an air of magic to it.
I mean, I don't think the magic would translate over here too
No, but
well.
you can kind of tell. For example, if it was, a shop that
I
was
mean,
explicitly about familiars, if that rocked up, then I could let you
a
know.
shop?
I don't
A
know.
shop?
Are
You
they
found them. They're out in the wild. You found them, you did a ritual, and you connected with them.
Look, I haven't been to a world of familiars before. I've heard of familiars. I know familiars existing, but yeah, it's not a place I'm still so interested on how the connection of familiars thing and trying to connect that to like a humanoid to humanoid
You
connection.
you
Because
sort of have to fight a very huge monster that I
what the
don't think you
fuck?
have in this world. And you need to summon it first, and when you summon it, they spawn in differently, but you get something from it for the right ritual to do so you can connect to the familiar.
Okay. Well, look,
Yeah, I
that
never got
sounds.
to note down any of the names, and my creator didn't
Human
remember a lot
connection
of
is
things like
simpler.
I
Human
mentioned.
connection, you don't have to fight anything. Well, you might have to fight over a little bit, but that's
So there's no killing giant monsters?
not. Well, depends on what your definition of a giant monster is. Um,
I mean, I haven't seen any here yet. It's not exactly a
not
dragon.
there's no traditional giant monsters here, no, or I think any non-traditional ones either. Look, we'll see. Um,
Okay.
it's a very roundabout way of saying that people can be monstrous. I don't think anyone here is, but you can know someone,
Okay.
and then anyway, I'm gonna head off. It's nighttime. You should sleep,
Yes.
and I'll sleep when I get to my next location. See
Yes.
ya.
I will take down notes.
Ah, fuck. Well, that wasn't good. Well, it was good. It just, I mean, me releasing information wasn't good. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, but yeah, it's so rare when you get to meet someone not from your world, you know. That not from like who also not from the world you're in. Have I met anyone who's also traveled? I mean, potentially, but they never said anything. So, yeah, where do I have my maps? I need to make more maps. I think it was in this direction. Fuck. Oh, the maze! That's where this is? How the fuck? Now I feel lost. What? Where am I going? Okay, that's the wizard tower. So up this way. What the fuck? Hold on. That is crazy close. How did we miss that? What? Okay. They're always at the fucking edge of the map. It's fine. Oh my god, that's so fucked. That's fucked. How did I not? I mean, I was collecting dandelions, but quiet chat. Shush. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, ignoring the bean maze. Back to Wizard Tower. I guess I'll tell Archer about them. Fuck. Because on the one hand, I should tell them, because I'll come in here and be like, oh, what's the deal with the fourth map? And it's like, oh, da 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 da. I have to explain it, but I don't. But then if I tell them that, and then they go and do their own research and ask Army, I think that was her name, about stuff, then. And if Army lets slip that I'm from an alternate universe, that's not good. That's very dangerous for me. I don't want it to happen what happened again. Fuck. This is a weird conversation. There was a lot of implications here. I didn't intend to be talking about people can be monsters and the whole queer aspect. Fuck, yeah. I need a rest. I need to fucking sit down. So I guess. Okay. I guess that's 4. If they fell through the void, that might mean that they were dragon related. But also maybe not. I don't know how that works. That feels very strange. The first one kind of was the perfect one, and this one's perfect in a different way. I have a sneaky suspicion we're gonna need another map. Fuck. Well, I think it's clever if I just go back home. Get rid of the switch just in case they go into my house and start investigating, because, well, I did kind of white lie about the whole not knowing how to travel places, even though that machine isn't in particular to travel places, but you know how it is. I'm so proud of this. No one would suspect. No one touches redstone. It's dangerous. Fuck. I've learnt a lot today. Apparently, this is not only creating structures, it's bringing people along, which is also very dangerous. I feel like that's a lot, and I've met people before. They can be very funky. I don't know. I gotta make sure everyone's safe. If someone can come into this world, someone could be taken out, and that would not be good. I just gotta make sure everyone's okay. Just don't wanna... Everyone needs to be safe. And I might be the only one who knows anything about this. So... Fuck. And yeah... I don't like this is kind of on my shoulders, but it needs to be because no one else can know, especially a scientist like Dizzy. I feel like I will end up in a fucking laboratory again. I don't need to be fucking ET'd. Well, on that happy little note, thank you everyone for tuning into the live stream. I hope you all enjoyed this another episode of Lore. I hope you're enjoying how the story is continuing. And yes, while chat, I haven't quite interacted with you too much through the streams because lore stuff, and I don't know how to incorporate yous. It's very nice to be like, yeah, I've been enjoying all the stuff, and it's been very good. I hope everyone enjoyed Ami, the newest character onto the server. I'm very looking forward to see how their character interacts with other people's. That's going to be very lovely and very nice. But on that note, goodbye, and see you next time. Oh, we got a lot to think about. I really don't want to think about killing that dragon.